Good morning,
Sea High School.
This is Thomas.
And Kirk.
And Bello.
And Maryellen.
And Lillian.
And Ahmed.
Bringing you your morning announcements. So welcome everyone to our little show we have going on here. Just a quick shout out to Maryellen, Ahmed, and Lillian for coming on to talk about an exciting event that's going to happen next week.
Yeah.
So I saw on the See Home Instagram and on the See Home Facebook page that we're going to be having a MORP. So could you explain what is MORP?
So MORP, the leadership and ASB have been working together to create a way to honor what would have been prom if we were to be able to be in school. So MORP is going to be a virtual prom where we all have opportunities to get together and connect throughout the week. And it's not a replacement of prom, but it is a way to honor prom if we were to have it.
Awesome. So what are some of the ways that students can get involved?
So next week we are going to have a spirit week. It's going to be similar to what we've been having in the past with different challenges every day. We have Take Your Pet to Prom Day where you can send in pictures of your pets. We have Throwback to Your Favorite Dance Day where you can send in pictures of past See Home dances. And so that week is going to be leading up to prom, which is on MORP, which is on May 8th. And then on that day, we're going to have opportunities to get takeout from See Home sponsored restaurants. And we're going to have opportunities to do virtual Zooms with your friends. And then finally a kind of dance part where we're going to have a live stream of DJ Rem.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So, Ahmed, I heard about a virtual dinner. What options are? What is that all about?
So a virtual dinner is basically you get in a Zoom call or some kind of call with your friends, and options for that are actually going to be helping out local restaurants. So the ones I can remember off the top of my head are Coconut Kenny's, Piazza, and a couple more local restaurants. So we can help them out during this really hard time.
And also you can just make something of your own at home if you don't want to get takeout, eat at home, and have a FaceTime or a Zoom with your friends kind of to honor the going out to dinner portion of prom.
Yeah, and the idea is you could call into one of those restaurants and have your date or one of your friends go pick it up. So then it's kind of recreating what prom would be like.
So are people dressing up for this activity?
So that's the thing. MORP is you can make it your own. So you can dress up if you want to, wear that dress that you bought or that tux, or you can just do it in your sweatpants too. So totally up to you.
Or a little of both. That's the rate.
That'd be even better.
On Friday, that's going to be our kind of dress up day. So if you want to dress up or put some makeup on, then you can do that. And then if you want to, send in pictures of yourself getting ready to the See Home Instagram.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
I think, yeah, Miss Weaver's going to post, she's going to post a fake schedule or a mock schedule that we could do. So.
Ms. Kirk, are you going to wear one of your old fancy dresses from
You know,
like a
I
bridesmaid
was looking through my closet to see what one I think I'm going to leave it a surprise for the See Home community for that
Do you
day.
have several options?
I might have a few options. You never know when you need a formal, so you know you collect over time.
You can change it throughout the evening. That's the joy of being home.
I know. Well, I figured I could just, with being home, I could just go into my closet, change again, and come back out. Like
That's
all of a
genius.
sudden my shoes aren't comfortable. I can change. It's not a
I just
problem.
wish you had the hair that you had in your senior pictures from today. Those would
Oh,
really tie it
I
all
know.
I
together.
enjoyed seeing those pictures of both of you guys. Those are awesome.
Oh, perm, Ola, 1990s perm.
You're onto something there.
Question for you guys. So after virtual dinner, can you guys kind of talk about, you brought up DJ Rem. What's that going to look like?
Ooh.
Ahmed, you want to take this one?
I'll take it.
Okay.
So with DJ Rem, it's basically going to look like a YouTube live stream where he's playing music, and you can join into the live stream, have a live chat while he's going out in the background with a really great music playlist. So that's going to be one of the biggest things about more.
Is
Definitely.
this, is MORP available just, I mean, obviously, you know, like you said, it's a replacement of prom, and prom would have been kind of technically junior, senior dance. Is this for everybody or what?
Yeah, it's for everybody. Freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors, anybody can log in, join the live stream. Yeah, teachers, staff too. Everybody can join the live stream, listen to some music, have some dinner, and just enjoy honoring prom.
I don't know about you, Miss Bell, but I am very excited because I might be the most excited about chaperoning this particular day.
Oh man, can't wait. It's gonna be a good one.
Nothing
good.
says great chaperoning than MORP on that. All right. Well,
This
thank
might
you
be
guys.
the wave of the future. We might just continue this even after.
Right.
Just dance in your living room whenever you want to.
And then for the times, there'll be a lot of more information coming out this coming week and weekend. But on May 8th, dinner portion is going to be from 6 to 8. So that's when you can Zoom with your friends. And then from 8 to 9, that's when you'll be able to watch the live stream.
Perfect. And we'll make sure, See Home, that we'll send that link out in lots of different avenues for you so you know how to connect. We'll email your school email. We'll as well put it on our Instagram feed and stories so you'll know exactly how to connect for that event. So we're looking forward to it. Thanks you guys so much for all your work and putting that together.
Thank you. I'm looking
really
forward to it. It's gonna be fun.
So as you notice, we also have another guest with us. We have Miss Bell. And she is here, as you all probably noticed yesterday, that you received an email from Dr. Baker that spoke a lot about high school grading and kind of the grading policy as we're going to move forward through this time that we've been out of school and kind of doing that remote distance learning. So Ms. Bell, do you kind of want to talk about one, what is the policy and what does that entail?
Sure. So if you checked your email yesterday, which I'm sure you all are big time adulting and checking email all the time, the big update was we finally landed our district grading policy. It's one that I really support, and I think that it's just really acknowledges all the different places that we're at for our students. So the policy is that the two options for grading are an A or an incomplete. And so an A will go to any student who is engaging to the extent possible, to as much as they can, with the remote learning options. And we know that people are in lots of different situations and their ability to engage is different. So this policy really goes to really acknowledges those differences. So an incomplete would go to people who can engage but are choosing not to. So I think that that will be a pretty rare instance, but we do have that for some of those situations. Anchor will still be a pass grade, so everyone in Anchor will get a pass and that credit. That will be really the only one that doesn't go into the A incomplete category. So, we ask that students continue to engage with their learning. Teachers are continuing to come up with learning options for you. Many teachers are in the process of converting all of the grades over to A and incomplete, so that you should see that happening in the days to come. So yeah, that's the policy. I think that there is no good answer. There's no perfect system for what we're in. We're in something that we would have never predicted and we don't particularly love, but it is what it is. And so I think that this system acknowledges those, differences in households and access to learning.
Absolutely. So, well, we have, 4 students here. Do any of you have one quick question that maybe other students in the school might have on that policy, or does that kind of help sum things up for everyone?
I was wondering how is this going to affect our GPAs from here on out?
Good question. So this semester will be calculated in the GPA calculation, but so it will impact your GPA, but then when you're thinking in terms of there will be the same calculation for every student. So it's really kind of a neutral in terms of class rank or any of those pieces. But it will be calculated, and then colleges will be having to do their own investigation into what that looks like. There will forever be a kind of an asterisk next to this semester. Colleges know, everybody knows that this semester doesn't truly reflect your learning. It reflects engaging in a new world and surviving through this semester. The A that you get this semester is not the same A that you might have earned in previous semesters. So it will be calculated, but it will look, the interpretation will be different, if that makes sense.
So if, let's say, someone who, like a senior or something, earned an incomplete mark, what would that look like for them trying to graduate?
Yeah. So as seniors in particular, we want to really, really look at an incomplete, because you would have until the end of next school year by state guidelines to complete that incomplete, which means you would not be walking in graduation this year because you haven't completed that. So the goal would be for any senior who's struggling in a class that they need to graduate, that we connect with them and you reach out to your teachers. When we're talking about engagement doesn't mean that you are completing every single assignment. It's doing the very best that you can to connect with your teachers, engaging in the learning process and whatever that looks like. So I would think for a senior especially, an incomplete is going to be a pretty rare thing that a senior is going to put their graduation in jeopardy by not engaging at this point. So for underclassmen, it would mean that the next school year, they would be completing the coursework required to finish up that course, and then it would convert to an A once they've met those guidelines.
All right. Any other questions from some of our student community? Awesome.
Any reactions to the policy? Any thoughts or?
I think it's exciting. Yeah, I think the scenario that we're in is a challenging one. So I think giving all students the opportunity to succeed is really exciting too for all of us. So
yeah, awesome.
It definitely seems like the most equitable choice that could have been made for. So I'm in support of it. So yeah, thank you.
Perfect.
Well, Thomas, we also have some birthdays that we need to celebrate.
Oh boy, do we ever.
list.
We have a fantastic, there's so many. Oh my gosh.
So we'll start off with Friday birthdays today.
All right.
So, and we'll go down to the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, so happy birthday to Lila Hartwell.
Happy birthday. Next we have Naya Belanger. Happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Also, we have 2 staff birthdays on Friday. Happy birthday to Miss Dowd.
Hey, Miss Dowd, happy birthday. And we also have Miss McDonald. Happy birthday to you.
Nice. Happy birthday. What a fun time to celebrate.
Also on Saturday, we have, or I guess on Saturday, we have Isaiah Hall. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Isaiah. And we also have Jordan Barron. Jordan, happy birthday to you.
And then on Sunday, we have Adrian Van Hoog. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Adrian. We also have Kenneth Johnston. Kenneth, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kenneth. Also, Samuel Trivanoff. Happy birthday.
And then we have 1 staff birthday on Sunday, and that goes to Coach Monty Walton. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Nice. Happy birthday to everybody.
Alrighty, so I think that just about wraps us up for today, Ms. Kirk.
I think so. A lot of information that we had today. It was great. Good to have everybody.
Happy Friday, See-Home.
Happy Friday.
Thank you
Happy
for having
Friday.
us.
You're so welcome. You're so
Thank you all
welcome.
for coming on. Alrighty, so once again, this has been Thomas.
And Kirk.
And Belle.
and Maryellen.
And Lillian.
And Ahmed.
Have a good one, See-Home.
Bye, See
Thank
Home.
you.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Hey, See Home, I know we said bye, but we had to say goodbye to our guests, so we were able to come back and say one more celebration. And so I'll let Thomas kind of share that celebration.
Yeah, so our last celebration and kind of our final announcement for today is that we'd like to take a moment and celebrate that it is Principal Day, and we want to say thank you to Miss Bell, Miss Barrett, and Mr. Kudo for their hard work for throughout the school years and throughout my time at C-Home, and their leadership throughout C-Home and the community at large, especially during these really trying times. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to our admin, especially you too, Miss Kirk. you're involved in that too.
Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, just a shout out to Miss Bell, Miss Barrett, and Mr. Kudo. Thank you so much, you guys. Keep our community together, and we love you tremendously. So happy Principal Day.
Happy Principal Day.
While the world can surely seem upside down as of late, MORP is here to flip things around. MORP is a virtual gathering that will commence on May 8th. Order food from your favorite local restaurants and have a dinner call with your friends from 6 to 8 p.m. After that, our special guest, DJ Ram, will be hosting a music live stream from 8 to 9 p.m. Even though times are tough, we hope this event will bring us all together.